What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Shout out to Jeezy, Mr. 17.5. I don't even know if Jeezy still want to be known as Mr. 17.5. I did skip through his album a little bit, not listen to it. Wasn't necessarily my cup of tea. It's a lot of tracks on that particular album, but you know, I'm in the mood of listening to some Sade, maybe a little bit of Maxwell, throw that in there. Isley Brothers, you know. I'm just in a certain mood. But shout out to Jeezy for marketing himself effectively, taking advantage of the visibility that he's getting from divorcing Jenny Ma. And then more importantly, also him jumping on a video interview with Nia Long and finessing. That's what women want. I don't know why these women keep acting like they don't want that. I don't know why they're acting like this difficult for them to comprehend. You want men to tell you what you want to hear. You also want men to operate and act like they're super vulnerable, like we need you. Don't y'all want to be needed? Don't y'all want to be in that space? Don't you want to be there for us black men? No, not anymore. That's the way that it used to be. It's not like that anymore. What I'm seeing out here in these YouTube streets, not in real life, but in these YouTube streets, as I walk in downtown Detroit, I'm seeing a lot of women, specifically one of my color, and then two of my pigmentation, and they are going off on Jeezy because they are saying, and I haven't had time to review the video yet, but I'm just telling you what the sentiment is because people keep sending me all of these DMs, and you guys are sending me all of this content inside of my email, and I'm very, very appreciative of you for that. I am seeing women turn their back on their African American man because he decided that he wanted to marry a Jenny Ma and then she's no longer for him. That is what they are saying. Hey, raindrops. I'm feeling raindrops. Can you hear the raindrops? Well, we're gonna make this quick. So, here's my take on this. I think that women are bitter. I think that any last one of these women that's having all of these conversations about Jeezy, with love for Jeezy, woo! Look at the raindrops coming down. That's all right. We just gonna chill right here in this little spot right here. I think any one of these women, including the Jeezys, look at the vibes though. It's nice, it's rainy. Let me show you up here. Look at all of that. This is the city. You see the raindrops falling in the city? I love this city, even when it rains. But I think that any one of these women would love to kick it with Jeezy. And the same way that they acting like they feel some type of way about the fact that he is now doing an interview with Nia Long and leveraging the fact that Nia Long is out here in these streets, man. And I did see a quick clip of Nia Long talking about how men cheat and all this, and they want their ego stroked and all of that other type of stuff. We're not going for that. I can't wait to do a deeper dive about it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a deep dive as far as reviewing the video tonight because I'm going to be doing a live stream at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Anton Daniels channel. So make sure y'all tune in because I got some real thoughts and I'm going to give some deeper dives into what I'm communicating to you right now. But I think that they're just bitter. They bitter because they didn't get picked first. But then at the same time, they don't like the fact that Nia Long was in the interview with him and they think that he's using them. Look, we all get used. Y'all been using men since the beginning of time and y'all been looking at relationships as transactional. But now y'all want to feel some type of way because Jeezy is now having a conversation with black women and he's risen them. I don't think that Jeezy is ever going to get married again, though. I don't. I just think that he's using the same playbook as all of the rest of you guys that y'all love. And I don't blame him for it. Shout out to Jeezy, Mr. 17.5. I think he's using the same playbook that a lot of guys is using. And Jeezy ain't never really had anything to say about black women that was bad anyway. So I don't even really understand what the problem is. He's never had anything negative to say that I can remember. Negative. So why would women then have smoke for him, considering that he's never had smoke for them, but they're just bitter about the idea that they weren't first when it came to his marriage and him having kids and all of that stuff, right? Who's to say that he didn't date black women his entire life and he never really stepped outside of black women until he met a Jenny Ma at that particular time? And now he's having a come to Jesus moment in that he don't ever want to be in a relationship in the first place. Does he not deserve love in the same way that women say that they deserve love? Just wonder, does he not deserve love? Does he not deserve to have people that care about him in the same way that women say, even after they've racked up 1,000 bodies and they've had 1,000 divorces and all of this stuff? He's had one divorce in which apparently the way that it seems like it's being communicated, he was the one that was done wrong. And that's why he's naming his album, I Forgive, But I Don't Forget. You know what I'm saying? He's allegedly needed the affection of his mother and she wasn't necessarily there, but he forgave her anyway. Hey, this is very much the man that you guys should be trying to marry and get a pick-me from anyway. He's successful. He's evolved. He got that thug life in him, but at the same time, he's evolved into being a very much great man and citizen of the people. He works hard. He's a good father. He takes care of his kids, and he's willing to be married. He's marriage-minded. And you guys are being bitter, angry, and extra about the idea that he had married somebody differently, and now that he's able to put on that game and show that riz, and he's over here having a conversation with Nia Long, now you feeling some type of way. Okay, so he can't win for losing. If he decided that he wanted to go with a white woman, or he wanted to go with another Asian or a Filipino, if he decided that he wanted to do something different, then y'all would still be mad at him.
Oh, did it just stop? Oh, no, it didn't.
No, if he decided that he wanted to go with somebody else, y'all will feel a certain type of way. Oh yeah, it sure did stop. All right, so we good now. But then if he didn't pick another black woman and he got married again, then you would be mad at him for that. But you wouldn't be mad at him if he never got married again though, right? It's a lose-lose situation, so I think he should just continue to do what he was doing. I'm not sure if he's trying to tap into a new audience as far as the people that rock with his music. You know, this culture is just so backwards. It's so backwards. For a guy, if a guy never got married and he was just chilling, having a good time for his entire life, and he was just using y'all for y'all boxing and having a relationship, nobody ever says anything about Common. Common and dated and talked to and buzzed down every single black woman that y'all could possibly think of, some of your favorite actresses, sports figures, and all of that. And there ain't nobody got something to say about Common because he say queen before his statement. Oh man, I think she over there writing me a ticket. Let me go ahead and get out of here. I can see the parking meter people over here. Hey, I get my Porsche back in the next couple of days also. Look at the parking meter people. Look at her. Woo! Right there in front of the G-Mobile. We're gonna get out of here. We're not gonna allow for them to be able to put a ticket on our car. And so if she gonna get me, then she gonna have to catch me. Listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'm not giving out no free money. You're gonna have to mail it to me. And you don't even know if this is my car, because it may not even be in my name. I love you. I appreciate you. Don't you try to block me in. I'm out of here. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.